Whenever the holidays are rolling around, or maybe there's a birthday or some other sort of special celebration, when it comes to traveling, there's always so many different things out there that can make traveling a lot easier, save us money, and just be extremely convenient whenever we're somewhere else in the world. As someone who's now been to about 26, 27 countries, there are a lot of different items out there that I have found personally extremely helpful whenever I am going overseas or even on a domestic trip. These are things that I think would make really great gifts for the special traveler in your life or maybe even yourself. So the first thing I want to show you is this packing backpack. I actually got this on Amazon, and you might be aware that airlines the past couple of years have just been really stingy with their checked baggage fees. It can be as little as $30 each way just to have a checked bag, and then you also run the risk of things getting lost or damaged, and that's something I would prefer to avoid. Especially if you're going to be taking a quick domestic trip, I would say something like having a packing backpack can be extremely helpful, and this can be easily compared to a regular carry-on bag. And if you want to combine this with a regular carry-on roller bag, you can honestly really be giving yourself a lot of extra space and not have to worry about those checked bag fees. This is what I would go with. So just to show you, what's really nice about this is you can see it is pretty wide. I actually have it expanded right now. It gets to be about this large. And what's also really nice, if you do put it on top of a roller bag, there is a little strap here that it can go on over the handles so that you can carry them together. When you open it up, you can see it opens completely, so you're able to lay your clothes flat and pack just like you would with a regular suitcase. It has a ton of different pockets here in the front. You also have extra pockets here, as well as a laptop compartment and a place for a water bottle. You can also carry it on the side, and the straps back here are detachable. They can be stuffed into this back pocket here. You can always clip these. There's 4 of them, 2 on each side, and then you can pull, shrink your stuff sort of like a compression cube. I am definitely taking this home with me on my trip as I go home for Christmas to see my family, combined with my little roller bag, so I'm gonna have all this extra space and I'm not gonna have to pay for checked fees, and I'm really excited about that. So the next thing I want to show you is this portable phone charger. So this is actually my everyday phone charger that I keep in my bag with me. What I love about this so much is that you don't need a cable with it. The charger actually, as you can see, it flips up, so you do need to be a little bit careful, but what's so nice is that you can stick it right onto your phone and it charges just like that. So that's super nice and convenient. It charges right here on the side. It does come with its charging cable. I got mine in the blue just because I thought it was really kind of cute. I just like blue. It's pretty. This is something that is really nice, easy, and compact to have. It does charge my phone probably 2 times before I need to recharge it. It does have those indicators right there so that you know how much battery is left, and honestly, this is a really good go-to for me. I always take it with me when I travel, but it is also a really good everyday essential, so I highly recommend picking it up. They have this in Lightning as well as USB-C, so don't be afraid if you don't have an iPhone. They do carry this in other charging types. Number 3 on this list is going to be AirTags. So this is actually the one that I keep in my purse with me every single day. I do have another one in my checked bag whenever I do take one of those with me, just so that I am able to track it. And that's honestly the beauty of AirTags. It does use a Bluetooth connection, and you are able to track where your stuff is in the airport. If you do have any kinds of problems with your bag not showing up at the carousel, you can pop up your phone, find your AirTag, and you can know where your bag is or if it didn't make it. I really like this one. It's very simple and discreet. If you are just looking for something to maybe put into something small like a purse or a bag, I can actually link the holder for this one as well, because I really like this, is that I just slip it into my purse and honestly I forget it's there. There's also lots of other good key rings for other AirTags that you can hook it onto a zipper and keep it into your suitcase. It just gives me this really nice peace of mind. I got mine personalized directly through Apple, and I got a 4-pack. So as you can see, I don't know, can you see this in the camera? It's like this really cute little tiger. I really like that one just because I kind of feel like it's my spirit animal. The next item on this list is from today's sponsor, my company, Eden & Thread. If you guys weren't aware, I own a small travel themed clothing company called Eden & Thread, and all the different pieces are inspired from the different travels that I've had around the world. That's also where I keep my travel blog, and it's just this fun little passion project that I've been working on for the past 2 years. The shirt that I'm actually wearing in today's video is one of my designs. It is my lychee tee, and it is inspired by my trip to Taiwan that I just absolutely had a blast, and we got to eat fresh lychee fruit directly from the tree. So I did make sure that the translation was correct. I did confirm with a friend of mine who does speak Mandarin as a first language, so I am always double checking those sorts of things. But this is one that I'm really proud of. It is embroidered. I would really hope that you guys would go ahead and check it out. There is a link in the description below. However, in terms of last minute gifts, actually all of the pieces are made to order, so it probably won't arrive on time if you order with maybe only like a week to spare. You do want to allow at least 2 weeks for your order to arrive so that we can process it and get it to you. However, you can get a gift card. So if there's something that you like, you can go ahead and buy a gift card for that special someone on your list, and those are delivered instantly to your email. Now the next thing on this list is this electronic organizer bag. So this is by BagSmart. I'm a huge fan of their products. They do have an Amazon storefront. What's so nice about this is it's actually a really decent size, and I've ordered some other electronic organizers in the past that I just wasn't a huge fan of. I really like this one. It has spaces for SIM cards, SD card, and there's just all these different pockets and things that you can use to fill up the different cords and things that you need. Heck, just to show you how big this thing is, I have an iPhone 12 Plus, and I love how it's my activity screen that decided to pop up, but it actually fits in this pocket here. If you are someone who would want to keep your phone for some reason in a bag, it does fit. If you're going to be out doing any big walking, perhaps you don't want to have a big purse with you, something that I really like are these belt bags, or essentially it's a fanny pack. It's basically a fanny pack, and we've just, rebranded them and made them cool again. So what's really nice is this one also, if you are a fan, I guess, of Lululemon, it's considered to be a Lululemon dupe. It looks kind of similar. I have seen the official ones they're talking about, which are, 4 to 5 times the price. But it very comfortably just comes right here over my chest. And as you can see, I love doing the little comparison here to show you for size. My phone fits in there extremely comfortably. So you can go ahead and fit a ton of extra stuff in there. For someone who might be walking around a big city all day that doesn't want to carry a purse around, this can be a really nice alternative to that. You've got everything right in the front, and then you also don't have to worry about pickpockets, which can be a big issue. Always watch out for that. That's why these belt bags can really be super handy. The next one on this list is going to be a foldable toiletry bag. I have shown this actually before. It is also by BagSmart. It is one of my absolute favorites. They come in medium and large, and this is the medium, just because it's the perfect size, I think, for carry-on bags, and I primarily like to pack carry-on to avoid those checked bag fees if you didn't pick up on that already. So it's really nice. It does unzip, and then it unfolds into multiple compartments. As you can see here, it is actually quite long, so it's very compact. And then you can hang this on a door. I actually was on my last cruise with me, and if you're interested in watching anything about those vlogs, I will go ahead and link it above. However, what's so nice is I can just hang it on the door. As I said, I'm going home for Christmas. I'm going to be taking this with me to my parents' house, which I will hang it on the door as well. Everything in here is specifically travel, so I never have to unpack it unless I have to change something out, and it's just really nice, very compact. And I've had so many travel toiletry bags in the past that were just really big and bulky and take up way more space than they honestly need to. So something like this is a real lifesaver. I truly appreciate having in my little travel accessory lineup. The next thing on this list is going to be a luggage protector. Now, this does just look like a piece of plastic, I understand. So it unfolds and expands, and it has holes to go over your luggage. As you can see, I have my Monos carry-on suitcase. I absolutely love this thing, but unfortunately, it can get beat up by people and in the cabin and all that stuff. So what you do to protect your little investment is you put on this luggage cover. You want to make sure it's lined up so that this is still easily accessible. As you can see, I haven't even taken that off for my last trip. So now you have access to the handlebars, and you want to come to the bottom, and there's this part right here. You just strap that together, and now your luggage is protected by this plastic, so it will get beat up and your luggage will not. I cannot tell you the amount of times that that piece of plastic has saved my bag. I can't imagine the amount of scratches that thing would have on it, because I did learn my lesson on my bigger piece of luggage when I took it on a very long haul flight, and I wish I'd had that at the time. So 10 out of 10 recommend, especially if you buy some more expensive suitcases. Number 9 on this list is going to be a travel jewelry case. I like to take a bunch of different kinds of jewelry with me when I go on trips. I do keep it minimal, try not to take things that are too expensive just because for safety reasons. However, it is nice to have something small because my regular jewelry box is pretty big and obviously I can't take it with me. So if I just open this up, we can see I have lots of different spaces for earrings, so I could hook them in directly. These pieces here are actually movable, so what's really nice is that I can choose how much space I might need, if it needs to come up or down, and they can move around a little bit, so just be cautious with that. As you can see, yeah, kind of fell over. It has spaces here for rings if you are someone who likes to wear those. And then this piece here comes down. You can see that there are hooks as well as a little pocket so that you can keep necklaces and whatnot in this section. However, if you have something bigger or you're trying to hold a bracelet, that's why it's really nice that these move, because you can make bigger space if you need to hold maybe some bracelets in here. I've had this one for a couple of years, and personally, I really love it. It's come in super handy, and I will of course be using it on my next trip so I can pack my jewelry for the Christmas party. And last but not least for this list is going to be a travel adapter. The plugs around the world are not the same, so it's really nice about this one, and I particularly recommend this specific brand, which is Epica, I'm not sure. However, they have different regions on this, so you're able to see that it will pop out which one you need, and then the front is a universal plug. It also has a USB-C port on the side. You have the adapter for the EU, which is not just the EU. I believe I used this one in Asia before as well, so don't worry if you're going somewhere and it doesn't say your specific region. Just take a look at the plug. This really should work for everything. And just to make sure that you're aware, this is not a converter. It is strictly an adapter, so please do not put things in here such as hair dryers or vacuums along those lines. You will need an electrical converter for that. They are not the same. So you can just push this out and it will hold. So it's not just gonna push back in. So you gotta push the button on the side and that'll go back in. Easy peasy. It comes with this nice little bag. It also comes with this charging cable that I've actually never used. I believe it's a lightning cable, but it is super nice. Love this brand, and I highly recommend it if you are ever going to leave the US and you need to charge something. It is honestly the best one I've ever had. I actually have 2 of them. Everything I mentioned is going to be in the description below. I hope this was helpful to maybe get a last minute gift, or maybe even plan for a future gift for your favorite traveler in your life, or maybe even to help yourself, who knows. But please go ahead and check out Eden and Thread. I will leave the link in the description below. It is a small company completely run by myself, so your support is greatly appreciated. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Slow down, hold on tight now. It's okay to meet me